All right, now other things. All right, so this is the camera that records the interviews, and
Well, it doesn't record it.
oh,
Those cameras.
they're live.
Goes live. It's wired into the equipment rack. Gets broadcast to the satellite.
So this goes straight to Connecticut, ESPN home.
Yep, goes straight to Bristol, Connecticut, and then ESPN. Actually, I need to drop that phone call.
Okay.
Somebody may need that IFP line.
Oh.
But it goes directly to the satellite. Bristol, Connecticut brings it down, puts it on a frame sync on the router, so they can pick it up in the studio, and then College Football Live Studio picks us up, gets on the line, and then I get on my intercom headset here and talk to the control room. They have me come over here and move the camera, adjust the camera so that it's lined up for the coach. And I get it all set. I adjust the audio levels if needed, and then they start asking questions to Coach. Coach answers the questions, and they cut between the shot from us and the shot from the studio. And they'll put the two in boxes. You know how you've seen boxes on the screen. Mm-hmm. One box has the interviewer in it, one has the guy answering the questions.
And so the coach can see the interviewer?
No, Coach can't see the interviewer.
Just hear him?
Just on the bus, they can just hear him. So,
okay.
So it's just totally, it's one-way video, two-way audio.
Okay.
So they just carry on a conversation like they're on the telephone.
Oh, is all this live?
We are live to tape most of the time.
What does that mean?
The show that we go into is called College Football Live, but if possible, it's what usually happens is it goes to tape. This segment does, because we like to work around the coach's schedule.
Okay, that makes sense.
The coach can come out at noontime, or the coach can come out at 2 o'clock, anytime before the show, or if the show's on live, the coach can come out for the show live. The coach may have to wait in the chair a little while till they get to his segment on the show. That's why it's better to tape it earlier. So coach comes out at his convenience, and then everybody back in Bristol's ready to go, and they just record the segment as if it's live. And then when the show is on, they just roll that segment.
So this interview tomorrow, is it just one interview?
It'll be one interview tomorrow.
All this?
All this.
Just to talk to Coach Gundy for how long?
On the air for maybe 2.5 minutes.
Well, I mean, will they chop it up?
No.
Is that the length of the interview?
Yeah, it'll be it. They'll just interview them live.
So you're driving around the country in this great palace.
Now sometimes, as the season goes on, and what will happen, we'll provide content for more than one show. For this pre-season stuff we've been doing.
What, you go to 5 minutes?
No, we'll have the coach on board for maybe 15 minutes, and like 4 or 5 shows we'll pick up and do interviews with him.
Okay.
So that he'll be on, College Football Live, he'll be on Sports Center, he'll be on ESPN News, he'll be on ESPN First Take, ESPN-U. Yeah, so everybody will hop on and do a quick interview with him, so they all get their own content. Now, lots of times they ask him the same question.
All right, is there a chance that you could be here the same day that Game Day Live would be here?
No.
Okay.
No, most of the time, wherever Game Day is, we're at another game.
Okay.
Because the idea is we feed content into the Game Day show.
Okay.
And more than likely, it would be a game that is not on ESPN, but is a big game. That way ESPN gets a presence at that game. So if it's a CBS game, we might be at that game. And usually on Friday night, we would interview the coach, and they would probably take the coach and do 2 interviews with him. They'd do one that would air in the Friday night game. Friday evening we'd interview a coach of a Saturday game, and usually from the hotel. I'm just remembering we did Coach Myers, Urban Meyer, a couple of years ago. We did Nick Saban last year from the hotel in Baton Rouge. They were playing LSU. Baton Rouge. They're playing LSU the next day on CBS. But we did an interview, and they did 2 interviews. They did one that aired that night in the Friday night game on ESPN, and then a specialized interview to air on Game Day, talking about, so then they were previewing.
Do you get credits?
No.
You don't get your name up there? Oh, come on.
I'm behind the scenes. I like to be...
It's Nelson Durfey.
I like to be never seen or heard of on the air, because usually if they you know, say something, it's like, oh, we're having problems with the satellite, and I don't want to have problems. So I want to be the invisible person in the middle that makes it all happen.
Yeah, if they don't seek you out, things are going well.
Now, a couple times they do mention your name, like if we're at a game, like if we're at a Thursday night game or a Friday night game that's on ESPN, they'll take a shot of the bus, and the announcers may say, oh, TJ and Nelson drove us over here to the game tonight.
Okay, cool.
So,
now, give a plug for your company.
my company?
Yeah, Red Dirt.
Red Dirt Communications.
This is really cool. Now, what does Red Dirt Communications do? You got 2 trucks, right?
We have, as of last Monday, we have 1 truck.
Oh, you got 1 truck. Okay, got that out. You got
No,
one?
that's all right. That's all right, because industry's changing, and we sold our older truck, and we're going to recapitalize for the newer, high def equipment. We've got some high def. We're going to buy more. You know, so industry's changing, so it was time to sell one of the trucks, put the money back into 1 truck, and regroup for that. But yeah, we have a satellite truck. We go out and do the backhaul transmission. It's called. It's, you know, the game feed. They bring out a big production truck to do the game. You know, with all the cameras and everything like that, come off a production truck. And we hook up to that, and then we put the signal up to the satellite. It comes down in Bristol if it's on ESPN, or in Houston if it's on Fox Sports.
And, I mean, you've done Super Bowls,
And,
right?
Super Bowls. We don't do it. Usually at a Super Bowl, we're not doing transmission of the game. We'll go in for a client or 2 or 3. The last few years, we've been working for TSN out of Canada, which is the Canadian version of ESPN. It's actually 20% owned by Disney. ESPN's owned by Disney. And we do news coverage all week for Super Bowl for TSN, and so that works out good. We get out a lot out beside the stadium and overlook the stadium with a live shot, and then they do a afternoon special every day, you know, leading up to the game and reporting on practices and all the stuff going on. So Super Bowl's always fun.
Now, real quick, I was in Missouri working with the ABC affiliate there. And I was so fortunate that we had a new show called The Bachelor, and they had the Bachelor that they chose was Aaron Berge from Springfield, Missouri. Well, we were a small ABC affiliate, and there's no way we could get interviews uplinked to the network, so they called Nelson.
Yep.
And Red Dirt Communications, all of a sudden he comes rolling in with his big truck and satellite, and he was just there for a 15-minute interview on Good Morning America.
Yep, drove up to do the interview on Good Morning America, and out walks Lee Reddick. I hadn't seen him in like 10 years. It's like, he goes, yeah, I'm sales manager up here now. so that was kind of interesting.
I was looking at these earlier. This is really cool. These are, what do you call them? LED lights?
LED lights.
And I mean, it doesn't look like, they're not real big. Here's my hand. But, and they don't give off any heat. But these are the studio lights. Are they expensive?
Yes, they are. Actually, I think these panels are about $1,200 a piece.
Oh, you're kidding. All right. So. Hey, anything about, oops, I don't want to show that. We got any OSU video coming up? Oh, they're doing OU stuff. That must be... Oh, there we go! Go! Ha ha!
Notable games, Oklahoma and Oklahoma State on ABC, December 3rd.
There we go. All right, anything else?
So that may be the next time I'm in Stillwater. Before that game, we'll probably interview the coaches.
Did I miss anything?
I don't know. That's about it.
All right, check this out. They've got hideaways. and why do they got hideaways?
Because they make me sleep on here.
No,
every
you
night.
don't sleep up there.
The idea is if they have to transport talent after a game to an airport or something, say there's a game in the middle of nowhere like Stillwater, Oklahoma, you got to take them to somewhere after the game.
That's cool.
But more or less, I think the talent would just sit up and watch TV as we drove.
Lay on one of the cushier couches or something.
But the beds are kind of neat.
You got a divider between you and the bus. You're gonna cut off TJ?
It's just if he wants to drive at night and it's too dark out, and there'd be reflections in the windows. So.
Oh, okay.
I want to get in there.
That's cool.
Oh, no.
Oh, and I don't know if I got a close up of the bar. Crackers, chips. Ooh, and breath mints.